Hello.
Good morning,
Hello.
everybody, and sorry for the delay, and welcome to a modded day with Delenn. Today we are going to be working on playing with animals. So the plan for today involves, oops, not that one, this one. We're going to try and work on, if I can find it, farming, nope, not that one. Why is it I can never find it when I want it? Nope, not the bees. I saw it, no, I can't find it. Love it. Gosh, game, you're loud. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get industrial foregoing, and we're gonna get into the animal stuff. So we've got plants and animals. We've got things like the animal feeder, the animal rancher, and the baby separator. So we're going to use that, and then potentially work our way towards the meat juice and such. But we need to be able to have ourselves some power to go with that. Biofuel might be our best bet. We'll see at the moment. I could actually do another reactor from mechanism with the lava. That's a little sketchy near the animals, so maybe we'll do that. The other part is we don't really need it powered all the time, so biopower might be a place to go. Planting, that's more of the farming side of things, and then there's other machines they talk about. Spores, okay, and sewage composter. Not really sure if I want to know what that's about. Alright, so I'm aiming towards the animals today. What we started with last week, okay, I will give you a quick rundown in the meantime. Let's just stand outside. It's a little less claustrophobic. So me being indecisive, as I usually am, notice we've got neighbors. So just so everybody's aware, we do have neighbors. Are they marked? Yeah. So this, it says mom and son, but I think it's CJ Bot. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, so they're just over here. which is part of the Almighty Bacon thing. Sort of an extension. I'm not quite sure how that works out, but yeah, we're still here. So I had a stress out moment. Surprise, surprise. And I switching to the other map. So I went on a bit of a trip. You guys had seen that I used to be up in this sort of northeast section with the red zone, red type of ground. And I decided to go and explore a little bit more. So I'm probably the cause of a massive file backup. So, you know, not necessarily the lag, but the huge massive file backup. But I explored all down through here and over this direction and up there, and I almost decided to camp over here. Then I decided I was being stupid and didn't need to be quite so petty. And so, yeah, I just decided, no, we're going to stay where we are. If the world takes us over, the world takes us over. It's the way it goes. I don't care. Or I'm deciding I don't care today, and that's fine. So, yeah, but in the meantime, I picked up a couple of fun things. Let's see if I have anything in here. For some reason, I have a ton of cookies, not particularly sure quite why. And anything else notable? Not in this backpack. But you're seeing a glowing, everlasting beef. So yeah, it looks raw, and I can eat it, but it does not get consumed. So being as I tend to be running out of things, I figure that's not a bad one to have in stock all the time. And just got some random other foods from a butcher. I did not kill the sheep. I got credits for doing that sort of thing just because I had shears in my inventory and I picked up raw foods. So I got credit for stuff. That was about the size of it. Oh, I guess I don't have. I thought I had more leather in there. There was something I wanted leather for, and I can't recall. I think it was another backpack. But in any case, yeah, so we're pretty full on stuffs. And I think I was working on, before I left, a couple of machines, I think, maybe? This one. Mob slaughter, okay, that's for later. Iron furnace, that's not necessary. And purification chamber for the mechanism line, okay. So not related to what we need today. That's, where did I put the food bin? Food bin here. Oh, but everything there is cooked. Okay, well that's not going to work too well. Let's need another box. This is for random blocks. Let's put that in there. Do I have an ores type box? Yep, put the lapis in there. Sorry, I need to pause for a second. Sounds. Once again, I've been playing a little bit on Thursday before I left for my camp trip, and everything's on the wrong cable, so I'm double hearing stuff, which makes it really loud. Alright. So hello, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Good hello to Bob. Hopefully you guys had a good day. And hello to JF Birdblue. Hopefully you're safe while you're lurking, driving around and such. Let's see, what else have we got? And hello again to Betshirt. Welcome back. Alright. So we have our today's current question of the day. Let me just get turned so you guys can see this better. There we go. So if no money and practicality were not a problem, what would be the most interesting way to get around town? And Fantastic Sherlock Fox jumped on that one and said, the most interesting way to get around town would be walking for sure. All the money is no object, just buys me the time I need to enjoy the stroll. Yeah, I could totally see that. Fantastic Sherlock Fox will walk anywhere and everywhere until his legs fell off if you let him. Okay, what was I doing? Nope, nothing new down there. Okay, last week we finished off with the fluid extractor, extracting from acacia logs, or stripped ones, it didn't really matter which then goes up into the latex processing unit, which needed water, so we grabbed that. But it seems to not be doing much of anything at the moment. Alrighty, whatever. That's fine. Probably because it wasn't loaded. And this one stays generally empty because of the fact that it's shoving its materials straight up into this one. And I can't recall, well, I guess it's 100. I would say I can't recall how much latex it needed before it would make it out of the ball. Looks like 100, so yeah. We have a few pieces of plastic waiting for us that we can use for the other machinery. At some point I'm going to have to clean these out and put them into a something and have it shove out into another container, but haven't done so yet. We're still running it off of the lava, which at the moment is great because we're not running everything at once. When we start running a lot of machines at once, I have had it starve once, but only once, so that's not too bad. It blinks and sort of keeps on going, but just slows down. Dude, what's your problem? Are you scared? Normally, you like hide in this little cubby hole. Then if the night stuff actually shows up, then he will actually run like a villager. I find that kind of cute. All right, where were we? Right, I'm ditching the food. That's what it was. Distraction City. Okay, let's see. Put this random food up here because it's going to remind me I have to cook it. Oops, that's not food. And I wanted leather to go in the leather bin, right? Guess I don't have a leather bin. I thought I did. News to me. People are like, oh, I see the leather. I'm like, well, I don't. Alright. So the other reason I even have these other boots, actually, is because they're kind of neat. So I don't know if I want to keep them or not. Put them up here. I don't know if I want to get rid of these axes. But, let's see. 3 attack range, 2.7 attack damage. I'm not really playing much with like the fancy pants stuff. They do armor shred. Huh. Interesting. Sure, let's put that up here for fun. Put this one up there is to clear space. This can have all wheat. I needed. Oh, I know I needed that. That was for baiting animals. Okay. This one can have. Do I have the redstone up here? Maybe? Yeah, okay, I had a redstone pile up there. Don't need this. Don't need that. The leather is bugging me, so I have to just get rid of it over there. And is there anything else? Wow. Okay. Apparently I have lots of junk. Alright, let's see. At back, the pack, what do we have? Restock upgrade, no. Advanced deposit upgrades, no. Stack upgrade, tier 1. Sure, I'm just too lazy at the moment, so what's this? Blocks of iron and an upgrade base. Okay, I've got 1 upgrade base left. Let's see what we've got for iron over here. Okay. This reminds me I have to make a trash can. Hello, sir. So we actually caught one in progress. It actually does make noise, but the noise is often delayed compared to the actual activity. So, I don't know. That's just insane. Whatever. So we needed blocks of iron, which we can get. Mostly. Do I have any other? Yes, I have plenty of other iron kicking around. Go this way, I have... What's that? Block of iron. Oh, okay, well, problem solved. So let's put this one up here. Surround it. Now we have ourselves an upgrade. Now, I'm going to take this one and throw it over here for now. What does it take to get the next one? I'm assuming, yeah, the first one wrapped in gold. We definitely don't have that much gold, so that's fine. What has the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 2? So we don't increase the number of slots, we just increase the number of things that can fit in a slot. Let's see, auto blasting upgrade. Doesn't look like we have a way of getting more slots for this thing. Which means that either I need another backpack or I need to sort better, which is fine, I can sort better. So we gained a few slots by double stacking things. So you can see these Cobblestones have gone up to 128 apiece. Which is better than a kick in the pants. It's not ideal, but it will do. Let's take the apple out of there, because I don't need that in there. I know where the saplings go. I don't need these foods. More foods. More foods. More foods. Don't think anything else. I see anything else edible. I don't really need all these extra weapons and stuff, but I still want to figure out how to use the tool belt. I feel like an idiot for not knowing how, but things came up this weekend and we did not get an opportunity to go and look up how to use the tool belt. So, oopsie. You know, sometimes things happen. Life intervenes and off you go. Okay. Saplings can go over there. You know what? Just, you can have the cookies. Sure. I can ditch the cookies in a trash can or something, but I find them fun to eat, so when I'm doing off-screen stuff, I'll probably play with them. I don't need 2 everlasting beef, but I don't have space in here, so let's put them over by the raw food. Okay, I think I'm down to enough space I can do things. Sure. Yeah. Why I'm carrying around the villagers is probably not a smart idea, so let's get those out of there. And I'm also not sure why some of them stacked and some of them didn't. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. 2, 3. Yep. Lava bucket, can you please stack? Huh. Interesting. So something happened to that lava bucket. Alrighty. And this is... Don't need that. That goes in the machine box. And that goes in the machine box. Let's leave these behind here. Okay. So this is machine box stuff. And you can have the people, too. Besides, I can make more people. That sounds weird, but yeah. Alright. Am I actually full of space? No, but it works. We don't need stairs. Do I have a random block place? Take those out. What else? Slabs? Probably not. It'll do. Alright, what am I missing? There's something I'm missing. Does that make any sense? No. That's okay. We'll go with it. Alright. Excuse me for being distracted this morning. Hello, Dan Bear. It's been a while. Yeah, that's okay. Send me a liquor while I run a quick vault before my kiddos wake up. Enjoy your vaults, Dan. Enjoy your vaults, no problem. And somehow... Oh, ha ha ha. I just figured out what I did. Never mind. Okay, we're good. I'm pretty sure what is muffled... Yeah, Golem hurts. Okay, that explains a lot. But not on the main screen. This should be on that one. So let's go Golem. No, not muffled. Golem hurt. We'll mute you there. And not in the generic one. Okay, great. That means I should only hear it when I'm standing close to this thing. In the home zone. Or should only not hear it. Okay, so I was dealing with animals. And then we need to figure out how to power the machines that are going to help us with the animals. So today's a bit of a Dr. Dolittle kind of day. I apparently have an elephant who came to play. Hello, sir. That's not the view I want when I hear that sound. Thank you very much. Okay, cows. Classic cows. Okay, we're good. All right. Are you still hitched? You're good. You're hitched. Excellent. Okay, so Why do you want in the pen with the... The cat. That's different. Alright. So, while I'm standing here, we want the... Take a look at the animal feeder, the rancher, and the baby separator. So the feeder's probably the first one. I can't remember off the top of my beam what the rancher does. So, do I have an industrial foregoing book? There we go. Resource production, miscellaneous agriculture and husbandry, okay. Animal rancher, it says, oh, a machine used to shear sheep and milk cows. Okay, maybe not what we need right now. I'm not too worried about cow milk. Not a mob duplicator, no thank you. Here's the feeder. It feeds the animals that can produce babies when the machine is supplied with animal feeding item. Okay, cool. And then we had...
Hello?
Hello, how are you? Good to see you, Benson. Welcome on in. So then we have the baby separator. Machine used to separate baby animals from adult animals. Baby animals will be teleported to the back of the machine. You can change what type of mobs get moved in the GUI. Perfect. Perfect, okay. I think that should be good because if we split this field kind of in half, we can have the babies on one side and the adults on the other. And I'm intending to clobber some of them, so with the mob thing, great. That says lots. With the, no, not that one. Pardon me. I think it's the drops in essence. No, that's not the one. Slaughter factory, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. So with the slaughter factory, I intend to kill the adults of these ones, so I definitely need to make sure that I've got different places for things to go, if that makes any sense. We might even need to make this zone bigger, but we'll have to see. I'm going to look for an unpowered slaughter factory so we can figure out how much space we need for the other ones. Let's go see what we can do about making those machines. And figure out how to power them. That's another challenge. Alright. So, first things first. Oops. We needed to make... Oh, I was looking for the... Mob Slaughter Factory has 2 iron swords, 2 axes, gold gear. Oh, great. Okay. So we need 1 iron sword. Another one. I'm blind. Where did I put my sticks? There we go. Sticks. And... seriously? Okay, this one. This one. I'm lazy. 2 iron swords. We need 2 axes. Right? Oop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. What else do we need? We need plastic.
Hello?
Hello there, Springer. How are you doing? The mob thing. Yes, the mob thing. The thing that eats players, too. Alright. Thing that eats players, too. Actually, I need... just grabbing my cheaty chat for sound. So, when I say cheaty chat, it's not actually cheaty chat. I've got an app that... come on, you. That when I... it's normally a Twitch overlay. So it's actually called Twitch Chat Overlay. It's a little purple one. Like a purple Twitch-style speech bubble. But what it does is see-through. The thing is, with this game, we've got the As you can see behind the question of the day, we've got the JEI on the right-hand side, and frequently we have the quest book and stuff on the left-hand side. So me using that over top of my gameplay was not very effective. I tried resizing it and moving it and whatever, and it just was in the way. But I miss when people say things because I wasn't getting little dings and noises and whatever to remind me people said stuff. So I'm trying both now, and we'll see what happens. The Twitch chat should still be there, it's just in the background. So you guys aren't seeing it, and I'm still not seeing it either, but I'm hearing it. Hello, Creef. Good part of the day to you. There you go. MAEN. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Those of you on Discord would see that I've been using that a lot now. Okay, so we need plastic. Do I have plastic? 2. Okay, perfect. So that's all we need for that. We need this thing. Oh, lovely. Logs. Any and all logs are fine. So I need to make a block of redstone. And then I need to do just iron and logs. We can do this. Yep, that's fine. Well, thank you very much, Spirit Shadow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much. Now that we're into October, the Bean Boozle has disappeared, but it shall return in November for a one-day-only kind of situation. Maybe a 1 week. We'll see. See what my mood is at the time. Okay, so we're making the mob slaughter factory, and I'm not going to power it right away. I need to see if, like, how much space it's going to take up, like what its action zone is, or how much configurability that action zone has. Okay, I don't have ingots because I have a block and I need to split it. Right? Right. Do I have a block? Did I use it? Ooh, I may have used it. Nope, I didn't. Okay. So I've done an upgrade to my backpack for those of you that are Johnny on the spot here, and it allows me to have a crafting table right off the side of my backpack. So even though I've got a crafting table in behind me, I'm usually pretty lazy and don't use it. Do I have any nuggets in here? Silver nuggets? Okay, so no. I do not see any iron nuggets. Oh, I lied. Okay, so we got the gear we need to make. Ooh, that is handy. Yeah. Do take a look for Twitch chat overlay. It's very, very useful. Through most of the time, like you can make it have little ding noises or something if somebody chats. Mine's just a little pink kind of sound. And that allows me to hear when you guys have chatted, so I miss less chat. But you can also filter out various sounds and stuff so that on that screen it won't display your bot, for example, which means that if I'm not looking at it, I don't hear a ding for the bot, which is kind of nice. All right, so we've got... Yeah, the backpack thing is handy. Sorry, I apologize. Derail. So the backpack thing is definitely handy, because also with JEI we've got this opportunity. I'm not sure if what it is that causes it, but in JEI we have, I think it's JEI. In this mod pack we have the opportunity not only with JEI, but when you hold over anything you've searched up and hit R, you're going to get the recipe for it. Or let's see, someone got upgraded. If I hit R, I get the recipe, right? Or U, in this case, doesn't tell me anything because that's silly. But U will get me uses. So I held up over the upgrade base, then hit U, and it'll show me all the things that it can be used for, right? So that's super handy. But once again, even in here as a recipe, if I press R, it shows me how to make it. This is grayed out at the moment, but if I have all the pieces to make it, then it will click it into whatever crafting grid I was using. So that's super duper handy as well. So Springer Shadow, for your edification, I think you may have been in and out a little bit last week. I am playing on Dadcraft73's modded server. I think the name they've sort of settled on is Mudcraft, but I'm not absolutely certain on that fact. In any case, so we're playing a mod pack probably till the end of this month-ish called All the Mods 8, which has a lot of stuff available. For example, This is just an unsorted list that just seems to go on forever and ever. Which means that we have far more redundancy than necessary. It also means that the idea of a quest book is just nonsense. But the reason I'm enjoying going down sort of a path, so to speak, is it just sort of gives me a mild bit of direction. I'm taking a break from the Java thing this week because really the project I'm all hopped up about working on is getting the walk path on the top of the wall around the town, which is a lot of rinse and repeat. Place blocks, place more blocks, cut more wood, place more blocks, which is great if I have something to natter on about, but don't always have something to natter on about. Okay, so I have got Mob Slaughter Factory. Modded could be any mods, but right now we're playing the mod pack of all the mods 8. Do I have... Well, I have 2 now. Oopsie daisy. That's okay. See, this is why I need to check things. I actually should have built the... Oops. We also have a bookmark system, which I find really useful, except that I didn't actually take it out of the system. Okay, so now I want the, not the rancher, that's the one that gets the thing. I want the feeder. Rinse and repeat, except... Oops! Okay, so we need more plastic. I know we can make that. Golden carrots. I don't think I have any of those, so I'm going to have to go and see if I can buy some from my villager. Hearty milk. We need a golden apple. Purple dye. Oh, okay, that could be interesting. And an iron gear. Okay, we can do that. So let's see, what do we have for plants and dyes and whatnot? Don't think lilac gets you purple. Don't like spending the blue at the moment, but I can if I need to. Beanie gets you pink. Let's see, uses. Oh, it's magenta. Okay, that wouldn't help anyways. Okay, so I guess I'm going to take one of those. And go grab some of the poppies. Poppies! Poppies will make that dye? Yes. I am that crazy. Alright. Yeah, one of the things that we have in this pack that I quite like as well is we have these waystones. So this one here is sort of like one of the built-in, not built-in, it's a game waystone. So if I go here, you get all kinds of bizarre towns that I've visited. Actually, all those, I haven't visited many. That you usually can't pronounce. But if you steal the stone and then put it back down, you get a chance to name it whatever you want. So I called it My Place. And then this one is one that you can construct, but it actually goes to all the other sort of major points of interest from the server the SMP, for everybody else. So we've got like Poodle's base and Tofu's place and Swampy Swampity Swamp. Okay, sure. Jeezy's base and so on, but then some of them are other interesting places. Not sure what this Piglish's would be, but there's temples and a nether fortress done, and so on and so forth. So it's really handy. And I had not been on the connected network, and I think it was Turnip that came over and just gifted one of these and slapped it down. And so I just said, yep, sounds good. Okay, so we need golden carrots. Dude, are you selling? You are selling golden carrots. Okay. Oh, nope, I don't need those. I need to rotate. Scroll, there we go. I need those. I just need one. One set. They also have bundles in here, which I love, because they're handy. Just put in a few little things. I mean, it's one stack worth, but it's better than kicking the pants. Alrighty. Springer Shadow has asked how camping went this weekend. Let me just figure out which next step is on this one. Oh, nope, not that one. I want the feeder. So we got the carrots, we got the dye. We need to make the plastic. And the iron gear. Do I have... I think I have the stuff for the iron gear. Back here. And then yet another one of these pity machine frames. Okay, so we can do that while I talk. Alright. So this weekend, I was out with our scout group. Just stand up here. And we did an event called The Great Escape. Now, it's actually based on, quite literally, The Great Escape from World War II, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But the idea with the actual event game, it was 1 gear, or was it 2? Can't recall now. Animal feeder, 1. Okay. So with the actual game, the idea is that, in this case, they go out in teams, and there's 2 leaders and a bunch of kids, but they're supposed to go out and find 5 checkpoints. With these 5 checkpoints, the kids basically have to turn in a card, but like I should say, in reference to the Great Escape event in real life, of what had happened, then they're also getting chased. So they're getting, in essence, hunted down by the venturer groups, so the next section older. And the venturer group gets points based on how many of the scouts they can tag. They can't tag the leaders, but they can tag the youth. So anyway, our kids were out doing this event, and it rained. Like, I was gonna say it rained, but no, it really rained on us. What's this? Oh, I'd got one of those. It really, really rained. So when it rained, it was a bit of a mess, and people got cold, people got wet, and it was frustrating for the youth because where am I here? Yeah. Frustrating for the youth because they actually had a lot of trouble finding where they were because it was just so overcast and so dark. They lost sight of the beacon of where they were. So as in relation to camp, we actually had a very bright spotlight that we borrowed from like a city festival kind of thing with a generator. And Cookies? Hey, he'd committed to making banana bread. What the heck? I'll help him afterwards. I'll help him after stream. Okay, so anyway, okay, which means use that. How do we get into... plastic. I need plastic. Plastic is those heated. Okay. So then I can make all of these into the rubber stuff and then cook it. That's fine. You can get more. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll spread them evenly. No, spread them evenly. Thank you. You can get 56 plastic. All right. Which is going to get a little noisy. Where's this one? Yeah. Okay, this can have those. Anyway, so they have to go find the spots, but the youth who were finding the locations were frustrated because they were getting cold and wet and not finding what they were looking for. Some of the youth tagging them were being a bit unfair. For example, they're supposed to give them a 30-second getaway after tagging before the same youth would come and tag the scout again. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and my son had one spot where he stumbled, which slowed him down, and it was like 10 seconds. The other guy said, I'll give you 10 seconds to run away. So my son started running, and of course had the stumble trip, and then this other guy who's like a good foot taller than him caught up and tagged him again. So that sort of wasn't fair. Going the other direction, some groups were being all cheaty and announced that they couldn't, or that our older group wasn't allowed to tag them because our group supposedly was using our flashlights inappropriately. And what happened with that was actually that we weren't using the flashlights, from what I understand, but like the youth are allowed to use flashlight real quick to find their bearings on a location or something so they don't get lost, right? That's the key. But they're not allowed to use them as searchlights. The other team claimed they were. So our group turned off the lights because it was an accidental find. and then made a plan to figure out, okay, where they're going, what they're doing next as their group sort of hanging out together. And they said they claim it took about at least 5 minutes, if not 10. And so in theory, they should have been able to have the group who was complaining move completely out of sight so that they wouldn't have been found when our group came through. But no, the other group didn't move. So when our venturers got up to the spot they'd been looking at for the fence line, the group that supposedly claimed they'd been using a searchlight to find them was still there. They didn't move. Reality would dictate, if you've been spotted, you move. But no, they just said, you can't tag us. So there was a lot of that sort of stuff going back and forth. The other frustration our older youth had was that because of the rain, they had problems problems being able to tag. So what happens when you tag in this game is that the youth doing the tagging. So I was there for the scouts and the venturers. So when our venturers tag somebody, they're supposed to sign basically a piece of cardstock that the scouts had been given. And at each station, the youth had to turn in their existing cardstock that they had. And what was I making? Made this one, right? Okay, we got that. Perfect. Take that off the list. The baby separator. Okay, so let's go indoors and just sleep off the night because nobody's complaining about us doing so. So when a venturer tags a scout, the scout is supposed to cough up their card and the venturer can sign it, and then off they go, right? And at each sort of checkpoint, the scout is supposed to turn in their card to get a new one so that the venturers' signatures can be tallied up for them to get points on how many people they've tagged. But with the rain, the cards were getting disintegrated into like paper mache style mush, which meant that the venturers weren't able to get any points for anybody they tagged because they couldn't sign the card. The thing was just disintegrating in people's hands. So that's not fair, right? Anyhow, that was part of what was going on the weekend. People got cold, people got wet. My son and I picked up Camp Crud. What are we missing? Oh, first off, I can't do it in that size grid. Let's try that. Okay, over here. Now what are we missing? So I need the purple dye again. Yep. Purple dye, I need another gold gear, and I need the pity frame. Okay, pity frame, what am I missing? Just the block. I can do that. There we go. And then that should be the pity frame. And then, what else now I'm missing? Gold gear and the purple dye. Fine. Okay, so let's make gold gear. There's the gold gear. And the purple dye. Another one of these. Do you have any in here? Yeah. Take that. These I'm going to throw out, and I keep forgetting to do so. Hello? There we go. And I just need... Actually, it's just one. That's all I need. Excuse me? And the... Excuse me, I said to the guy. Wow. I must be sleepy. I don't know. Anyways, my son and I picked up the crud. We call it the camp... We sort of refer to it as Camp Crud. So basically, I know I had allergy-triggered symptoms to begin with, and so did he. But it's possible that with the chill and damp and whatever, we might have picked up a little bit more of a head cold. You can hear me sniffling from time to time, and I do apologize for that. Okay. Can we make the thing? Come on. Right, now can we make the thing? Seriously. Baby separator. Okay, so we've got all three baby machines, right? We don't have the rancher. That's the one that milks things or shears sheep, so I don't particularly care about that one at the moment. Let's get the baby separator out of the to-do list. Okay, that should be good. Okay, let's go see. how much space each of these needs. And I'm going to need some more fence, right? Right. We'll get there, I guess, the fencing at some point. Things are over here simply because that's where the town put them, and I don't particularly care to move them. If I need to, I will, but I'd rather not. And I don't want to mob slaughter my cow or my horse. That would just be less than optimal. Okay, so... let's take out this part of the path. Because I find if I put anything down and then the mobs end up on top of them, yeah, I'm gonna have to frame it out. Let's go inside here. I don't really want the mobs to leave either, but it's probably less of a chance. Oh, okay. So you need to turn around. This thing will do it, so let's... There we go. Do you need... Oops. Let's find out if you need power. Yes. Okay, good. Buddy, you might want to go over here. Come back this way. Alright, so we do need to figure out how to power that, which is good news for the moment. Or not. Alrighty. Well. Yeah, it's running right now with energy that I don't know where it got. Whoa, 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 dude. No. Stay over there. Okay, what's our... Show the working area. Perfect. So showing the working area is basically... Alright, so how can I... So basically I'd have to get something to stand right in front of it to have it killed. Now, will you do it without being powered? Excellent. But it will not work. Perfect. Okay, good. So I will pick this up for now. Go away, cow. Aha! You think you're out, but you're not. So I'm assuming the animal feeder and the baby separator are similar. So let's double check here. Let's put this one down here so you can't actually leave. Animal feeder does not much of anything. Go to the working area. You're supposed to be able to change that, but I can't recall how. So let's see, does the book say? Enjoy the rest of your day, Dan. Have a good one. And thank you very much for dropping by. Okay, let's see. Animal feeder. Doesn't say much of anything. Helpful. Animals that produce babies when machine is supplied with animal feeding item. Okay. So then, given that this is industrial foregoing, oh, I don't need capital. Industrial foregoing. Do we have anything that looks like some sort of control? Not control. Oh, applied logistics. Need at industrial. I don't see anything that looks like a wand of sorts. Or a wrench, maybe? There's probably upgrades for some of these. Let's see. Transport and storage related. No. It's dropping and stuff. Let's see. Pity holes. Tanks. Black hole tanks. Alrighty. I know I've done it somehow so that you've got the opportunity to configure the device, and you can have it spread, like change the operational space, but I can't recall how. Well, one way or the other, we're going to need to power it. So, what's this? Rancher. Nope, that's not what we need. See, where are we here? I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that looks like some sort of configuration device. I'm not seeing anything. What kind of card? Range? Ah, there we go. So we can change the range. Add-on range tier 5, tier 7. Wow, we can get all the way up to tier 12. So you can make these things huge if you want to. What's this? Processing tier 2. Okay, so what do they say about add-ons for range and processing? Hello, book. Huge! Absolutely huge! Huge with the humans. Yes. Unlock progress. That doesn't help. Okay. And machine's missing. It's not here. Let's go this way. Now you guys can see it. Maybe. Kind of, sort of, maybe? Whoa, whoops. Resize. Medium, large, large. There we go. History, no. Entry index, there. Wither builder, no. Fuel conveyor upgrades, latex, etc. No, I want add-ons. There we go. Add-ons for range. Increase the range of machines that have a working area. Not all machines accept range add-ons. Each tier increases the range by 1. Okay. Processing. Increases the amount of operations done when a machine finishes processing. Oh. Okay, well that's not useful for us right now. So we're looking at range to try and feed the animals. Alright. So then we need to look at the range add-on tier 1. Has to be built in a dissolution chamber, it looks like. We're going to need redstone, glass panes, cobblestone, and liquid latex. Alright, so I guess it looks like we're going to... Ooh, control click. Neato. If I hold down the control button while I mouse over something, it brings us straight to the page in the book about it. It's used to craft... A dissolution chamber is a powerful machine used to craft materials using up to 8 items and or 1 fluid. This machine can produce items and or fluids. Yippee skippy. All the recipes are shapeless, meaning ingredients can be in any slot. Okay, that's fine. When a recipe is present, the machine will lock all the slots to prevent more items from being inserted. Okay, so you can multi-craft or craft multiples of the same thing. Oh, aha. Which was right in front of our... Alrighty. Okay, so we can do that. So, oops, we're now in the dark. That's okay. I'm gonna take... That's the animal feeder, but it's not near an edge, so I think I'll just leave it. So we need a dissolution chamber. So we're gonna tag the add-on we want, and then recipe for it, and then did I tag? Yeah, I tagged the chamber. That's fine. I need to make one of those. Oh, diamond gear could be a problem. Yeah. We not be having diamonds. So, that's a bit problematic. Do. Family Edition Black Card. What killed old Jim? I mean, I guess technically Old Jim, if you look at the Muppet movie Muppet Treasure Island, Old Jim isn't actually dead yet. Though Dead Jim is dead. Okay. So now we're noting that we need diamonds, which is not happening all that easily. Let's see. Diamonds come from... Of course you can craft them. That makes sense. You can smelt them out of other things. Deep slate diamond ore and such. I'm curious to know if there's a cheaty way to just mine them from a machine. So that's what I'm looking at. See, smelting. I'm going down all kinds of paths that are just silly. Compactor, no. Salvaging. Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah. I want that armor, so that's fine. Pieces. This is kind of silly. Automated shape crafting. So in order to get a diamond, you take a pristine diamond and you shove it through a machine. That's really useful. Uh-huh. A diamond with a book gets you 2 diamonds. Okay. That seems kind of weird. So crushing diamond ore, if I had a crate set up, you can get extra stuff out of it. Handy. Bulk blasting. Okay, that's once again ores. Bees. Oh, that sends us down a whole new track. Crazy. Okay. Oh no, the white card's acting up again. Really? Actions. Why is the white card? Platforms. Channel point rewards. It should be enabled. So it's possible my action for the black card is busted. Just taking a quick look here. Skim, enabled state. Okay. White card enabled. Then the white card. Huh. I think I broke it somehow. Hydrate! Yay! Neat. Hydrate and posture check and stretch it out, of course.
Crackle snap, crackle, crackle snap, crackle snap.
Alright, so let's stretch. Ooh, it is cracking and catching. And I was slouching. Thank you very much, Jen. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm first off trying to figure out why the white card is busted. Because it shouldn't be. I'm not particularly sure. Fantastic Shot Fox, do you want to give it one more try? If not, just post your answer in the chat and I'll copy paste it onto the thing and force it. The black card should be fine, but obviously it's doing something wrong. Enabled, and then the white one. Let's move this part down there and see if that helps. There we go. Old Jim died of wishful thinking. Wow. Just wow. What do we got? Compressing? What are we compressing? Graphene. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's a direction I find interesting. Quest to get diamonds. Well, yes. Though. A crusher, okay. Mechanical squeezer, okay. Squeezer. Right, of course, you get stuff. So you're duplicating it. You only get 2. Alright, that's page 2 of 5. Are you kidding me? Dungeon chests. Yeah, well, that's fine. Mob drops. Cave creepers? No, thank you. World Gen. What's this? Coal. Okay. With chemicals. Antimatter. Wow. Well, that's a big trip. Energized smelter. Okay, well that's fine, but I don't need that. Richmond chamber. Okay. And these are the things I've got, but I don't have the stuff to put in it. What's this? A jukebox. Yeah, if I had diamonds to make a jukebox, I wouldn't have a problem not having diamonds. Blacksmith. Mechanics, that's mine colonies stuff. Pressure chamber. Hee. So if I go all the way through the pressure chamber system with pneumatic craft, I can squish coal into diamonds. That's not helpful. Centrifuge. Okay, so once again, bees. Wow. So if I was taking netherite chestplate, I could get the diamonds and the netherite back. Crazy. What's this? Water, diamond dust. Of course, you have to have diamond dust, right? So basically, it takes diamonds to make diamonds, in the long story made short. Possibly with the exception of... Where were we here? No, not that one. Wow. Antiprotonic nucleo... Whoa, jeez. Nope, that wasn't the one. Antiprotonic nucleo something or other I don't really want to try and pronounce. This one. Industrial contraptions has a compressor. So how do I get graphene? Recipe out of that one. Coal, okay. And obsidian. Really? Interesting. Okay. Compressed cobalt, how do I get one of those? Compressing a cobalt. Well, of course, that kind of makes sense. Which is made out of coal. Okay, so charcoal, I can do that with flint. Technically, this is a one-time recipe then, if I'm honest. I have no idea what the heck some of that stuff is. Coal coke, yeah, okay. Anthracite, what? Ditch bulb paste? Okay. Yeah, ditch bulb paste. Huh. Fine. Okay, where do you find these? Flint. Okay, so really... That's one-time recipe then, which kind of sucks, because I don't think I have a whole lot of... Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of flint. Already! Wow, it's quite the rabbit hole, isn't it? I have some coal, and I have flint. Let's try this again. I'm being lazy. Diamond. So, this one. Oh, nope, not diamond R. There we go. What's that? That looks like coal on a plate. Graphite dust. Oh, from Chem Lab. Okay, so we have to go... Chem Lab, we have to really go down the rabbit hole of that one. Yeah. Compressing with industrial contraptions. With lots of coal stuff. Okay, so I can do that. The coal with flint makes coal balls that I can compress. Right? But it has to be with the compressor from industrial contraptions to get those. And then with obsidian to get that, which then goes back in this to get the thing. Okay, so what's involved in making this one? Pardon me. I can craft it. Okay, so looking for stone is fine. Machine block. And an electronic circuit. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, well. That's not likely. So we may be doing this the old-fashioned way. Okay, so what do we have for powering our crazy animal killer, which doesn't kill things very much anyway? Go figure. Okay, so what have I got hidden in the box? Furnace. Okay, that isn't a generator. None of these are generators. Okay, let's take a quick look. Let's take that out of there. Generator. So what do we have for different things we could use? Coal generator, pretty easy. Flux generator. Okay. Industrial foregoing, what do they use? Biofuel. Furnace. Mycelial generator. Slimy, yeah, we'll skip them. Coloring mycelial generators. Let's see, what do we have? What's the color berry one? Okay, food. Food, redstone. That's a possibility. Any crops, okay. Steak, specifically. Interesting. And a simple machine frame. That's a possibility. What's the biofuel one? Whoa, that's complicated. No. Okay, so biofuel, not likely. We're looking for the culinary one then. My idea is if it will take it, seeing as it's got any food here, then maybe we might be able to get carrots from the villager next door and the hopping bonsai pot we've got, and just run what we need off of carrots. So let's see if we can take a tag on that one, and tag on the simple machine frame and what's involved here. Plastic, okay, we're fine with that. We can do that. Pity machine frames, okay, we can do that. Iron, we're good. You didn't see that. Gold gear, okay, so far we're good. So far we're good. So, nether brick. Great. Fantastic.
Hello?
Hello. And of course it's got to come from the usual suspects. Excuse me. Well, I am very, very lazy, so I was looking for easy ways out of doing things, even if it's a long string. But unfortunately, it's not as easy as I thought it was. So, what's this? Coal generator, iron furnace. You know what? You're coming with me. Uh-oh, hang on a sec. Okay, I want to make sure I can pick you up, because that would be a problem if I can't. Watch me destroy it again. Actually, that was meant to be sarcastic. Alrighty! Don't pick it up with that, just so you know. Alright. Well, what's that do? That's just purely a furnace, which is kind of pointless. Okay. So, let's return. I'm going to do the lava one again, because I can. It actually works, and it doesn't go piff on me when I try to pick it up. I think it's probably easier. Where did I find it? This one. Heat generator. Nothing is ever as easy as it seems. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point to these packs, right? If it was as easy as it seemed, we'd be racing through them. I mean, it's the whole reason that that Dadcraft, you got an entire massive series out of Sebtech, because every rabbit hole requires another rabbit hole, which requires another rabbit hole. I actually thought about taking the time to mind map all the mods, and I realized, aside from it being a futile exercise, it's a huge waste of time. Let's be an ingot and a furnace. We can do that, I think. I hope I have. I don't see copper. Let me just see if I've got raw copper we can use. Keep running in and out because I can't decide where to stand. Blaze. Yeah, we got raw copper. Okay, we're good. That worked. That's it. That's it. You have to build the thing for the thing that is for the thing to make the thing almost every time. Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, this is actually a very clean set of bookmarks for me. Sometimes I've had horribly large collections that are probably about a third of the way down the screen, just to make big chains all the way through. Okay, so I was putting in the copper because I need to have copper for making these things. So let's just pull out the plastic. and put in the copper. Let it do its noisy business over there. And I'm such a fool. Hang on a second. And what is this called? Push. There you go. All right, all good. So the other piece I needed, while it's doing its stuff. So we needed copper. We've got planks. Okay, we're good with that. I have osmium. So I think we can make one of these in a heartbeat. I just need to get a furnace, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. All right. So when the copper comes out, we should be, there we go, off to the races. All right. So we now have a heat generator to power the mob slaughter factory. And we need to make sure we have cables, which we do. I got pipe, but that's not helpful. Basic universal cable. So that should do the trick with power. Let's see. So the heat generator would do the mob slaughter factory, or the baby separator, or the feeder thing, etc. So we should be good. Where are we here? We needed these. I have one. How many do I have hanging around in my bag? 3, so I only need 1. Actually, let's just clean them all out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. There we go. Now I've got 4 with me and 2 in the box. Let's go bucket. Where did I put the buckets? I just made buckets I didn't need to, but that's okay. That's fine. All right. Let's go and try not to set the animals on fire. Although, I mean, I don't have much hope of that one. Never happening. Better than setting the player on fire, at least. Okay. Cobblestone's always repeatable, so let's just use that. Looking forward to seeing this thing? Yeah, we'll see. Today's question of the day, Springer Shadow says jetpack. Ooh. Okay, so I have to think about this one a little bit. Let's put... Oops, that's not the one I need to take out anyways. That's fine. Alright, so I need... Actually, I could take out that one, that'll work. That one. And there, and there. Okay, so let's put this thing there. I don't really care where it is. And then here we've got a good spot with all the things so that the lava won't spill out everywhere. That should, in theory, do it. Let's see, do I have... Ooh, I've only got 3 slabs. Okay. 1, 2, 3... Alright, so I'm hoping for the cables to reach. Here. This one. Of course you don't. That would be, you know, too easy. All right. Enjoy your dinner, Bob. And jetpack, definitely. Pork loin stacks and barbecue sauce and wedges. Ooh, that sounds great. That sounds really yummy. this way, and let's turn this thing. There. Okay. I'm gonna set myself on fire, right? Maybe? No, I just left the other ones on the other side, didn't I? Oh well. We can go back and get them. That'll do. Did I only bring 2? Come on. I thought I brought 3. See, stack consistently. These. What have we got going on here? Oh, there's the 4th one. Okay. Heat generator. Hello? Are you getting warm? Can you make energy? Output. Okay, are you getting powered? Yes, you're getting powered. So now I have to turn you around. Maybe you will feed a cow at some point. Alright. So that one's powered, which should be fine for the experiment. Let's go this way. I'm assuming a cow won't stand on top of the thing with the cable, so I could probably save myself 1 piece of cable by moving this backwards. Or possibly even 2. But, yeah. Pardon me. But until we can figure out the diamond thing... Okay. Well, that's helpful. We have food input, and it's not actually feeding anybody. Dude, you suck. Okay, well, it's not harming anything to leave it there, so let's just put some slabs on top to make it Dell safe-ish. Right. I need anything. I don't really care what. Anything. Block. There we go. There. Make it Dell safe-ish. It has that tiny little range. It has to be in there at the right time. It's the right time part that's the challenge right now. Those guys haven't been fed since last session I was here, so... I would have thought that they'd be ready by now, but maybe you're right and they're probably not. Hey, if it works, it works. If I come back at some point and there's another cow, I'm happy. If not, it is what it is. I'm learning the hard way. Okay. So range would be nice, but obviously that's not going to be a thing at the moment. And I can mob mash, but that would mash me. So that would be less than ideal. Okay, so what else can we do? I was looking at the culinary thing, right? And I needed the diamonds for this one. Or no, netherite for that one. Let's see. In Portal, Lava King, Nether Fortress. I mean, I guess that's one way to get out there. Poodle spawn platform, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's probably one way to get out there, so let's just make sure I'm happy enough with what I'm wearing. Oh, nope. Okay, keep the book. Seeds go over here. That way, that way. Come on, not this. Let's put Mob Slaughter Factory away, because I have too many of them. I have a dissolution chamber. Excellent. Let's take that, oops, take that off the list. Get plastic, animal separator. Cool, thank you. I'll probably need to do that, actually. I appreciate that very much. Oops, I just put it on the list and then took it off the list. I want you for uses. speed tier, tier 2, range tier 11, just for example. Okay, so let's see. Range. New. The other around. Not industrial. So range upgrades. It's full of latex as well. Just cross the bridge in the base and it's on the wall. Thank you. Jen, you succeeded. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. So, let's see what I need. I need cobblestone for the basic one. How high can I afford to go? Lapis? No. Okay, well then that's probably it. What's this? Bone meal? I can probably figure that one out. I think I have that stuff. Iron? Is that iron? Yep, iron. Copper, okay, I can afford that. Gold, I can afford. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to need the previous one to do it, which is nice. Technically, I can afford level 12. Okay, well, I guess I'll think about it on the way over. See, Dadcraft's rocking awesome. We knew that to begin with, but... So plus 4 is a 9 by 9. So I really don't need a 12 by 12. I could basically feed the entire base. Extra range is plus 4. Yeah. Itchy. Sorry, guys. Okay. That's not too bad. Just gotta make sure I've got all the pieces because, you know, me, organized, never. Glass. We have some. Okay, we're good. Yeah, perfect number of pieces of glass. 73. Alright. I'm missing something and I can't recall what on earth I was looking for. Cable away. Let me see. I probably could tell that the power's on top, but one of the perks to not having it on top is that unless I'm the idiot standing right next to the lava, the wire is enough to keep me out of it, and that's really all I needed. Okay, where am I here? I'm just skimming through chat because you guys made a lot of sense. Cross the bridge in the base. Next. I'm going to assume it's Motley Craft, so we're going for a trip. Nice. Alrighty. That's not where I want to be, but that's okay. Let's figure out where we are. Huzzah. Okay. I'm exploring. I mean, it's better than me exploring the other way around. Okay, so this... Yep. Exactly. Just wander around. I'm gonna try north. So, which way would be... That's west. Let's go this way. Considering the amount of wandering around I did on the weekend, on Thursday, I guess, not weekend, but after last week's streams, just keep on going is probably the best bet. And under. Hey, look, it's life. Civilization, sort of. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ooh, I forgot. Yeah, you guys were down in a hole. My brain seemed to have gotten reset after camp. That's cool. I've always wanted to do this. Let's just... Whee! Aw, dang it. There we go. And up. Back up to the same level from here. I have to remember not to climb too high. Would that be said bridge? Alright. Back up. Oops. Dylan can't swim up. Glenn is clueless when it comes to swimming up. Come on. Really? Wow. I thought I could swim up. Apparently not. Okay. Here we go. Stop pushing me. Go this way, and not run over the plants is the key. Aha! There we go. I haven't totally destroyed the plants, maybe? It's the infamous bridge. It's not a death bridge. Yet. Okay. Oh, I'm not getting in the middle of that mess. Springer Shadow says, I'd been looking forward to catch a live stream of Deadcrafts. Oh yeah, Deadcrafts are awesome. You're usually in bed though. Check out with Bob which ones are the best ones. They're not all 4 a.m. your time, but yeah, Bob has a hard time staying awake for them too. Okay. I have no idea what I'm looking for, so I'm kind of exploring. Ooh. Buckets, buckets. More buckets. Oh, okay. This is what happens when you go to a base that's far more across the bridge. Far more organized than your own. Oh, wrong bridge. That's cool. I didn't know you could put the lights in the bridge like that. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, I see. Pretty stuff. No. Don't hit it with that. That's it. But... hello. It's out of my hand. Dissolution chamber. Okay, so is this one of the ones you can't touch? Yes, I am. DC must be really bored at work to be giving me tips and tricks on how to find stuff in his base. Alright, okay, so Mr. Dissolution Chamber. It does not like me. That's okay. It's no worries. You know, I notice Bella's really easily amused quite frequently. But now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. That, not necessarily. But now that I've seen it, this looks a little bit like an oddball scarecrow. You can see almost like two eyes here, and then there's a nose in the middle, and a really goofy grin, a really strange top hat, and a couple of like cactus-shaped arms. You know, when you see like the American, yeah, it looks to me like a scarecrow kind of. And then when you see the idea of like the three-pronged cartoon cactus, you've got the central section and then the two arms going up at the sides. And I'm just bashing whiteboards with my elbow. So yeah. And I love how he does these. These are cool. Because he's smart. I mean, the whole team is really swift. I've done SevTech. My brain's going, how do I skip the long-winded parts? But I think by being too lazy and wanting to skip a lot of the good parts, I'm actually causing myself problems. So, yeah. I need to sit down and make a plan. Because this is a cool generator. Right? You get the wheel. Then it goes into here, which is the transformer block. And these are cool because, you know, you've got all sorts of neat wiring. And one of the best bits is, at some point when you start getting enough power going, you can actually electrocute yourself, which I find kind of an amusing twist to the game. Yeah, passive power sources are the best. 1 sec is a relative term. Well, yeah, because, I mean, a smart individual who doesn't want to get themselves totally out to lunch, distracted away from their workday, I should say doesn't want to is a little relative as well, would mean then, I'll explore. There we go, how's that? So this one. Yeah, so everything's not public, and I can't blame them. Like, why would you make it public? Okay, so water wheels. This one is from this one. Water wheel segment from Immersive Engineering. And it's made out of some treated sticks and some treated wood planks, which you need to make a blast furnace to get creosote so that you can treat the wood, and then you have these wood plank pieces. And then you can create a great big water wheel. 3 wide, I think, is the max that you can do to be efficient. And then you can take the transformer off that with the power. These are cool, because in some people's bases you'll see just these types of connectors, you know, hanging off the ceiling and whatnot. Other times you'll see people floating around balloons and such. It sounds like you're trimming things. Hey, DC. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. So these packs are really fun. The reason I liked... I'm just going to explore for a little bit and I'll come back. But the reason I liked doing SebTech, it was kind of fun, is because you did have to go through a lot of these mods, but they weren't available all at once to confuse everybody. See, there's the coke oven, which is kind of cool. So, but you'd have to confuse yourself. But you'd have a set of mods that you could do sort of one at a time because it was a gated progression. And so the gated progression would imply then that you only have to deal with things as it... Oh yes, perfect, perfect. Okay, sounds good. I will just dump those... Oops, let's go this way. Eat. I wanted... What did I want anyways? Now that I'm here, I can't remember what I wanted. Oh, the extent... right, yes. Range... Oh, can't spell, sorry. At industrial. Okay, there we go. I want the range. We're going to go with a 4. 4 is reasonable. Okay, so 2 redstone dust, 2 glass panes, 2 nuggets, or 4 nuggets. So we've got... There's those on the floor, there's those on the floor, and that on the floor. That should do the trick. So for those of you that are wondering what this does, I'm just going to click. Perfect. Oh, I got the pane back. Guess I must have sent extras. I'm not sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So what I'm just going to do, just to get out of his hair, is to /home. And thank you very much. Did you know the home command is case sensitive? There we go. Alright, so we have an extender, so we can go feed our thing. And the other thing we need to do, we have carrots out the wazoo, unfortunately. Yes, no carrots down here, thank you very much. But I have another hopping bonsai pot. I really should change into wheat for the machine, but we'll get there. I've got one, I just haven't bothered to do it. Oh, ha ha. So we're lighting the world on fire. Surprise, surprise. Dell lights things on fire, it's just the way it goes. There goes my fence. DC was right. Okay, block for now, you're gonna be... Let's go this way and put one of those on top. Temporary insta-fence. Where's my bucket? See, DC's right again. He knows these things. Alright, so let's take this. Upgrade, security, public, no. What am I looking for? Redstone detection ignored. Oh, that's not the one I want. Heat generator. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it another silly way. We have plenty of these. There's other ways around this. It'll do. So what we're gonna do is 15 minutes unless you're going long. None of the Diecraft crew are alive yet, but I'll watch for them. Let's see. Pop that one. Alright, so what I'm looking for here is... Where's my other bucket? Bucket, bucket. Who's got the bucket? And I wanted the hammer. I'm actually going to turn this one. Over here will be fine for now. Cables. Do I have that one extra cable? It's a good place to start. Hello? Alright. And it looks like we will be able to keep them off of the unit once I... There we go. Pardon me. Once I've got a cable on it, so let's take this fence out. Yes, that's fine. Turn around. Come on, cable. Minutes, we'll get this piece sorted. Is it dilemma-proof yet? There we go. Okay. Dirt. And I don't need this one. Move that. Man, really? Much better. Oh, okay. I'll throw this down here. I put that there. Yes, it's janky. It works, but it's janky. I'm fair. I'm good with that. At least, at minimum, we don't have the lava killing our fences. Alright, so this one can have our upgrade in here. Build a working area. Much nicer. Now it's in a bad spot and it's feeding the horse, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. So what we've got right now is that it's extending out really far by a lot. Let's see what it got. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Yeah, farther than we need. So one of the things I will have no problem doing off camera is just moving it over so that it actually covers more of this field. And then make a plan for where to go next. There we go, baby. So next piece is going to be the baby separator, but we're going to need more places to put things. Because I obviously don't want to put the mob masher in here and just like kill off the entire crew. It's not very effective. So, step 2 is the baby separator. But we need to move the feeder so that it's more centered, and yeah, we can get to some of that stuff. That's a little bit of prep for next time, and I also need to do the wheat in the hopping thing so I don't have to destroy every piece of wheat in town. So that's an easy enough thing to do. We might as well finish that up before we go. So we want a drawer. I just want a single one because it's only going to hold wheat. And just turn a chest into that. Do I have any chests I'm hanging on to? I don't see one. Do I have any drawers I've already built? No, I thought I had one hanging around, but I guess I don't. Okay, that's fine. Easy. Alright. And we're just going to make another chest. And then turn it into a drawer. That's fine. And then where did the hopping pot go? I know I've got one. The question is I have to see where I put it. Everybody's going to see it first and they'll be like, it's over there! Okay, there we go. This one. Do I have regular grass seeds hanging around? Yes, I do. There. And I don't have a dirt, but I don't really care. You, sir, can move. Let's put you up here. Because you guys don't light the house on fire. Put that one there. this one here. We need one piece of dirt. Dirt in there. That one in there. And it'll be growing wheat for us. Yay! Happy. And we're gonna have a problem because I just realized that we're probably gonna get seeds too. So, yeah. Oops, for my part. I'll figure that one out later. Yeah. It'll get us to start with what we need. Oh boy. There we go. Alrighty, so last 5 minutes. Looks like I'm going to go and make sure I'm not losing all the cows because I just set the place on fire again. That's what, 3 for 3 now for Delenn? Setting everything on fire? Yep, I set the place on fire again. Well, I guess my walls are going to be walls pretty quick here, but that's okay for now. Let's put this on top. Whoa, not that. I mean, it works, but it's not what I want. This. There. Stop lighting things on fire. Okay, that's what I expected for value in there, so we're good. Alright. Yeah. So I lit the place on fire again, as expected, I guess. Because it's, you know, Delenn lights things on fire. But I think we're good. I'm running away pretending I'm not seeing that. I want to double check and see how the seeds are turning out over here, if they're the one that's going in the bin. Nope, we're good. Okay. So what is this actually giving me? Just the wheat. Yes! That's good. Because if I actually liked beets, then I could have just beets without all the stupid beet seeds. Alright, okay. You can see why a generator of a different sort that doesn't light stuff on fire would be a good plan, but I need to figure that one out. And apparently the coal generator was not a good plan, because I couldn't remember how to move it, so I blew it up twice. Mystic Blue Flowers gets me Botania Petals, so let's just put this away. Alright, so where is actually, let's do it differently. Book. Whoa. That was not what I expected. Right. Oh, writable books. Okay. Back to book. Book and quill. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to click that one, but is there anything else I can use? Same thing. Okay, one other thing I want to double check. Note. Notebook. Wanderer's notebook. Worn notebook. Okay, so not actually notebooks for us to use. That's fine. So I don't have that either, which means we're back to signs. Folk signs, sure, I don't care. What am I missing? Right, because we're not in the backpack. Awesome, perfect. Okay, no worries. So I want 3 signs intentionally. What we're going to do is give ourselves a to-do list. Okay? Home Sweet Home can stay. Let's put the to-do list up here for now. So the first thing I want to get is non-lava power, right? Minus down there. Then the second thing I was looking at, we've got the feeder, I've got to get it moved, but we want to work on baby separate door, right? And possibly power for that, but we'll see how that goes. And then the third thing we want to figure out is 10 for adult mashing. Those are the things I'm thinking of. We're going to need upgrades for all of those. So there's another sign. Range upgrades, which means we need to figure out diamonds. I think was the big piece we were stuck with. Or netherrack. Because I can't remember the other thing we needed. There. Okay. That should give me at least a reminder by tonight to know what on earth I was trying to do. Alrighty. So, I think that's a pretty good one. Let's see where else are we on this crazy list of things that keep still end focused, right? Animals optional, yes. Biopower, right. Okay, so the biopower needed bioreactors or biofuel generators. Diamonds, that's what it was. Okay, and then this one takes us up here. What's this one? That was gold. We're fine with that. Pistons, I think I can do. Okay, so biofuel generator. If I was to click on this one. Come on, biofuel generator. Where's the book? Is that an option or a direction that I want to go? Do weather builder, biofuel generator. Uses biofuel, it's a fluid. Okay, so we need to figure out what about biofuel made of plants, dyes, and some questionable things like skulls. Huh. Used in a biofuel generator. Oh, it's made in a bioreactor. Okay, so we still need the bioreactor anyways. We need diamonds one way or the other. Do I even have any? I thought I did. I think I do. I'm pretty sure some in this rather weird looking bundle that doesn't want to load. There's some blocks. So we actually might have a few. We might be able to get ourselves through this. Yeah, okay. So I was worried about diamond gear and I've got a few, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to build... So I'll add to this list. So diamonds is kind of taken care of. Let's go back up. Dissolution. I can't spell. Dissolution chamber. And then netherrack. And there was something else I was looking for. Biofuel. There, biofuels. Okay. So that's got some ideas. Now we know where we're headed a little bit. It's the grand old to-do list. And we can head ourselves out just for a bit of a break. I will get the baby... not baby, the feeding thing moved and look at the baby separator thing. Just sort of like making sure I've got pens and stuff for it. And then we can get on to that this afternoon. So let's see who we've got. That could be interesting to go to. I've had a couple suggestions, but I want to see who else we've got going. Well... I think we're going to go over to Groova because he's been up for only about half an hour, but he's playing on Truly Bedrock and working on tunnel decorations. And it's probably the best bet. I was looking at the Ricky Roy, but he's actually on Rocktropolis today, which is his own server, so I think we're going to go to TB. So it's going to be a Groova stream, and I'll head you guys over there, and then I'll say my thank yous to everybody. Extra double special thank you to Dadcraft for saving my bacon before I realized I could have saved it myself, and I really appreciate the time taken for that. So let's get the stream movement started. Boop, boop, boop. There we go.
Mischief managed.
Mischief certainly managed. All right. So extra special thank you, as we said, to Dadcraft. Also, thank you very much to Springer Shadow for the resubscription, and to Sherlock Fox and Jen for spending some of their points. Also, thank you to Tiz, Fantastic Sherlock Fox, and Benson for being our moderators today. And thank you to Springer Shadow, Double-Headed Dadcraft, awesome, and Bob, as well as Betshirt and Dan Bear Pig, and Creef and Jen for dropping in and having some chat with us today. So I will be back this evening in my time. The next stream is at 5 p.m., but in Eastern time, that's 7 p.m. Eastern. So the real time zone is 7 p.m. Eastern, and I will be back here working on this list on the wall. So we will get things moving, hopefully, cross our fingers, or it'll be Delenn derping. And in the meantime, there's the raid message emotes on screen. And if you have any feedback that you need to toss into a Discord, you can put it into mine, or if you're in Dadcraft's community, you're also welcome to drop it there since this is his server. But do feel free to get in touch, and have yourselves a fantastic day. I will see you on the Groovicide. Bye-bye for now.